What is up, everybody? Alright, time for London. See, oh god! A little loud. Anyway, London time. Also, I'll take that free SQ there. I deserve this. Yep, I saw those Armored Core leaks just completely confirm that, you know, they're definitely making a new Armored Core game. It's been so long, dude. I'm so glad. I'm a wee concerned, though, because the screenshots look very Armored Core 5-y in terms of, like, aesthetic and the mech design and stuff. Now, that doesn't mean the gameplay is going to be anything like Armored Core 5 or any of that, but really, the mech design in 5 and everything is not my favorite in the series, so it's a little concerning, but there's not a whole lot to go off of, so we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, we get a crap load of XP here. We'll need that after London. And do our FP summon. Hey, Alan. How you doing? I mean, I don't know if he let the screenshots leak out, but, you know, stuff happens. From what I understand, they had shown off some of the pictures to the people they were doing the survey and stuff with, and some of those people, they were probably who leaked it. There's really not much you can do about that. Alright, we are in Chapter 6. Lancer fight. It's either just Homunculus or... It's certainly not Artoria Alter yet, that's not for a while. I mean, it does matter. There's no way you could stop screenshots on a survey from leaking. Like, no company on the planet could possibly prevent that. Let's see. Do that. I'll put Gilius in the back. It's only level 30 anyway. That, and then mash. Did Alex get the bond he needed? He did. We still haven't done the quest, but we actually might want to do that just for Guadia coming up. I doubt it's next gen only. There's just not enough people out there that have PS5s and such. There'll probably be a PS5 version, but I kind of doubt it. I think it'll be a while actually before games are just full on current gen, because so few people have the current gen stuff. But it's hard to say because its release window might be way down the road. It might not be coming out anytime soon. And the further down the road it is, the more willing companies will be to not make a previous gen version. But I think we're going to be stuck with previous gen versions of games for a good while. I don't think they're going to go full onto the new generation for quite some time. Alright, hopefully this isn't some crazy hard content, because this team is a little shit. Hey, Rise. I think a lot of people are sticking with the old hardware. It's pretty expensive, and a lot of the stuff's out of stock. And because there's not a lot of games that are current gen exclusive, outside of like first party stuff for like incentive, yeah, there's just not a lot of games that you would actually need a current gen console for at the minute. And yeah, even if you had the money and you want to buy it right now, it's kind of hard to do that. I haven't decided if I'm going to get a PS5 or not. It would kind of depend on, how Elden Ring on PC goes, how prevalent hacking is, that kind of thing. Hey, Alan, with a 1 year on the button. Yeah, time flies, man. Gotta enjoy it while it lasts. But I appreciate what's up, man. Murder, murder, murder. How do I want to do this? Let's see. I guess support Jason doesn't have a card. Damn. Well, I guess we're doing it like this then. Trying to get it NP on as many people as possible there. What's the hardest fight in London on this account? We'll see. I'm thinking it might be Squadia, to be honest. AoE demon pillars are pretty annoying. But Tesla could be a problem because we don't have a lot of good lancers. He's got quick charge, 3 tick NP, etc., so it could be a problem. But a lot of the stuff at the end I think will be tough. You might get surprised for which one is the hardest though. Okay, Salome can die any second, so I think we just have her go om nom nom here. Joke's on Tesla, we don't have any units that have survivability skills that are lancers anyway, so the pierce vulnerability is not that bad. Kills our Mystic Code though, and also kills Mash, and keeps Mash from saving somebody, so there's still problems. But we're gonna have to damage race. Or use Anniversary Blonde at rank 1. Is it really worth healing her? Oh, why not? God, I just can't get NP gain on the support, Jason. Crit, man. Okay, this is kind of a joke final wave. Game, please. We beat the Oceanus Demon Pillar, and they're throwing 13k Lancers at us right now. Got another copy of Skullfuster on the FP roll. Oh yeah, that's nice. I didn't even notice. That's good though. We should do that. He's still one of our better units. Man, I can't wait to start working on Anniversary Blonde though. Glad this account got it sooner than the Sinnoh account. The Sinnoh account was the account that took the longest to get it out of any account I've ever played. And I could have gotten a bit sooner if I was willing to burn, you know, Herc, but I didn't want to because Herc, even though we're not using him on that account. Okay, NPs. Okay, NP3, it's good. Give me that damage. She's probably gonna get Grailed. She's pretty universal, and she's like our only way of killing extra classes, and she'll do well against assassins and stuff. And we do have enough taunts, I think, to enable her third skill from time to time. So yeah, she probably gets Grailed. Alright, same thing, I guess. Look at her with 6,000 attack.
Don't be
gold one first. It'll do the most damage. Yeah, Jason's animations are fun. There's a whole party. We should get her MP. I'm slurring my words like crazy today because I didn't sleep enough. I can tell this is gonna be a problem. Little bit of damage there. Good thing that didn't hit Salome. She probably would have died. Always nice to remove the defense down like that. I should have done the other Buster card because I had a great chance and it was on the Jason that needed the MP gain. Yeah, I was really glad to beat that Demon Pillar. That was pretty satisfying. This is the final wave. You know, I think she could use, I don't know, therapy. That might help. Can you imagine how creepy that would be, though, if she had a voice line where she just acted completely normal? Like, everything else is, you know, off-the-wall insanity, and then just one voice line, she just acts like a completely normal person for, like, 5 seconds. Like, what is going on here? Alright, Jason coins. We really should be getting Billy coins, when I think about it. Caligula gets a sane voice line after you beat Lost Belt 5-2. Yeah, we'll slap Billy in the back. Ultimately, he's going to be one of the most important things on this account. Like, not in the short term, but way down the line. Oh yeah, he bond 1. We gotta start working on that. Okay, Alex doesn't need bond anymore. Do I have the team cost to sneak in like Anastasia or something? There we go. He needs bond too. This looks an awful lot like the stage we just did. 2 waves, starts with gold in the middle, waves 12k. Like, what the hell? I've seen this before. I'm actually doing okay on QP these days, but I'm sure they'll find a way to make me lose it all. Also, I've got a very large supply of faux pas that I haven't used, and that'll take an insane amount of QP when I use them all at once. And Dr. Deus, thank you for the 8 months. Pretty sure you mostly lurk, but I appreciate the support, man. Apologies for the low energy, but lack of sleep will do this to you. Taking a bit of damage here. Everybody cast everything. I am reminded though, we need a new wave emote. You can't even tell our wave emote is a wave emote, for crying out loud. Chat, it really has been, like, kind of awesome just over the years. Like, we got our little community, we got Tyro over there. Ari makes copium emotes for Baldi, you know. It's been nice. Although Cairo then comes in here and starts stinking up the place with his vile insults, but you know, we deal with that. What is music though? I mean, we might just keep it as 2 and just, you know, make it better, but we'll see. I'm sure Ari would be thrilled to make a Herbertrot emote. I might even at some point just get Ari to make any emote she wants with Herbertrot and see what we get. Leave it up to her. And we just get something. Alright, a lot of dead homunculus right now. One red Lancer gem. That'll save us against Tesla, clearly. Wonder how Lancer Artoria Alter will go. What a mouthful. Now this could be any number of things because there's a caster. There's quite a few caster bosses. It could just be some filler nonsense, but I think it probably isn't. Let's take this seriously. Let's assume it's a caster boss. Okay, maybe we start with Jason though, just because there is a Lancer here and he's neutral against the Saber. Salome's okay, especially if I can protect her to MP the boss. That'd be great. Start with Mash. Start with Leonidas. Mash seems alright. Not having a rider on the front though to build up NP doesn't seem like the smartest thing. Salome is single target though. Could cut Jason, but let's keep it. Do that and that. He's got the higher attack stat. Ilya everywhere. Like a gut CE, but we don't have that. We don't have a lot of CEs in like the realm of survivability. Kind of a problem. We don't even have parted C, for crying out loud. How do we not have parted C? Damn. That's a good hold you over until you get some more powerful survival stuff. When in doubt, although maybe give that to Mash instead. Alright. Yeah, we need to get Parted C though. If I could get, you know, Canis CD. You know, I swear, when you all do that, when I say Canis CD, people, like new people are gonna think I say Canis, and like I can't win anymore. Those things will forever be conflated, even though I don't think those two characters could have less in common, but other than the names. Yeah, no ley line yet either. Alright, what is the play here? So it's gonna be the boss with two archer, no, two saber ads, I guess. I don't know, it could just be like filler nonsense, but I don't know what trash mob would be a caster, so. Not a great opening hand. The game was rigged from the start, yeah. I've noticed that. What? What? You level Mash's first skill. Too bad she's 3-star Mash. I don't even think we need Salome, but like, what the hell, game? Maybe we start with the invulnerability there. Yeah, I know many Babbages are a thing, and you fight various Babbage clones before the big fight with him. So it could be that. Still not a good opening hand, but at least I can kill that thing. Would have been great if Jason had killed that, but I'll take this. Still get the overkill for NP gain. Now we don't even take damage. Fair game. Yeah, everybody gets their NP. Wait, Jason probably doesn't. I should have put him last. Okay, he just casually art crit, no big deal. I like how I kept the one with double attack buff alive. I'm real smart. Surely this will kill, right? Motola. I cannot go with these names, but thank you for the Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime Gaming, I don't even know what that means, but okay, yeah, it's Hohenheim in a Babbage bot. But thank you, that's a lot of subs today, I appreciate it, guys. I guess we give her the attack up. We taunt on Mash. Jason and Salome laughing together. That's pretty funny. That did not do a lot. That really did not accomplish much. Honestly, we're gonna get more out of that NP through just giving her the bigger overcharge than anything else. I honestly don't know where the gaming comes from too. Yeah, I'll just treat it as a Twitch Prime. Honestly, I think it's the same thing. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Now, if I had waited longer, I could have overcharged even more, but I don't think that's necessary. I'd like Mash to live one more turn and then use her NP next turn. Especially because there's no art cards for anyone else right here. No, don't, okay. Like, Babbage bot, don't do this. Let's see, now I get to art chain. He's basically healed back all the damage Jason did to him. Jason did not accomplish a whole lot here. Moral support though. I love that animation, man. Well, there she goes. That guy is now back to full health, so it's like Jason never NP'd. Very good. Oh god, that... We're gonna lose to the Saber. Unironically, we need Billy in the back. That is not good. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to how much total health it had, and yeah, it's a lot. Please NP Jason because he's got no health anyway. Oh no. Oh, triple attack buff on that Saber. Took a minute. Salome needs her NP, but that's not looking likely. Gotta try though. She actually, I think, needs to NP the Saber. If I was attacking the Saber this whole time, I think we'd have been alright. What is the... just one-shot him, that's fine. Turn 1, get double crit when you have 3 attack buffs, nothing weird here. Beck did not shuffle in a particularly useful way to me. Well, I think this is an L, and I blame the robot. Although it's kind of my fault because truly I could have attacked the robot first, and I think we would have won then. Oh my god, he pinged off. That fucking robot pinged off the invulnerability off of. Okay, game, you win, you're so good. Okay, I will say the robot is green though, so you know, you gotta give him somewhat of a pass, but... We actually had a chance there, because I could have NP'd the robot. Okay. Okay, here's what we do. Jason's not so great here. Hell, maybe we start with Billy. Seems a bit unnecessary. Oh yeah, and there's Lancers at the start. Yeah, maybe not. Alright. Shame Billy doesn't have his passive, because with K-Scope and his passive, he could NP immediately and then use his second skill right after. That'd be kind of cool. Billy ought to take care of that robot, though. Let's just throw the evade out. Can she do 9k here? Not quite. What I should have done then was Art Buster quick. It would have done the exact same thing, but Salome would have gotten more MP gain. I'll take that crit, honestly. I might not have killed without it. Maybe I should have given Jason NP just so I could overcharge more. So ultimately I want Mash to die, but she's got taunt, so that won't be hard to accomplish. Just sneaking in a quick card for some stars. Chat, can we get like cool things in Lost Vault 7? Like none of that. I don't want none of that weird shit. Can we just get like some things that actually make sense based on like the story and like the setting, and then, you know, maybe get Guadia at some point. You know, can we get some of that? Like, goddamn, maybe one of these days. All right. What is the plan here? I think we taunt. Do I NP the Saber? 62k is a lot, but I mean, so is 185. I think we NP Hohenheim, and we just wait for Billy. Yeah, I really want South American stuff, and like, just don't make it weird. Like, actually paste it on the source material, please. Lolly Ort. Wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, I need Mash or Jason to die. I mean, I guess Salome could die too, but that's not ideal. I didn't use her attack up. I don't know why I didn't use her attack up, but I didn't use her attack up. Do I give her the invulnerability now? Yeah, Mash could die any second, so... Hopefully she'll get another MP and I can use the attack up on that. Or a Brave Chain. Hit Mash? That's not Mash. Although hitting Salome's good that turn because of invulnerability. I really wish someone had died though, because the deck shuffling there would have been helpful. Man, Atalante can really jump there. Uh-oh. That's a lot of damage. I wish I had that defense buff with the defense buff from the NP. The music is looping, but you know, we'll let this song finish because it's pretty good. That green flame's pretty cool. So if no one dies, we're actually guaranteed to get Salome art cards now. It would have been really nice if someone had died though, and we never had to go through all these slow hands. These hands weren't great. Bad deck shuffle. Okay, fuck you. Dick! Ooh, I don't like this turn very much.
Okay.
I like the hand, I just don't like the fact that Billy doesn't have his evade, and I already used Mash's stuff like taunt. We're doing pretty good there though. Alright, we're home free now. So in total, Salome's dodge still did quite a bit. Double Salome is going to be nutty. Oh, this is perfect. That works great right there. Do I use the crit on a 50% chance to crit? Not that good. Yeah, let's wait.
Okay.
Although riders were about to hit the field, so maybe I should have just taken it while I had it. Yeah, they can clean this up. Alright, non-support Alex does more damage with normal cards because he's got Origin Bullet. So we will focus on that. There we go. Doing quick blast because maybe lucky crit next turn. Or just, you know, I saved summed and I knew that quick card was going to crit, so I put it last so it had the bigger base damage. Work with me, game. 22 stars. We might win right here.
Okay.
Not quite. So I heard that Arc Knights is adding an English dub because the English version is always used the Japanese dub because the original language is Chinese. But they use the Japanese dub instead because I think they figure Westerners are more used to Japanese than they are Chinese, which they're probably correct about that. But yeah, now I guess the English version is just done well, and they're like, oh fuck, we should just do this. So hopefully they do a good job with it. But that's pretty cool. Their anniversary's coming up, I think, so they're doing a bunch of stuff. Alright, I think Babbage is going to be the next major boss, and this actually might be a Saber Babbage bot, because I remember those. Like where you fight a couple big ones before Babbage himself. Pyro really going in on that Billy's second skill there. I assume it's going to be all assassins first, though. Let me think. No, not that. Okay. I assume Cairo gave him foe items, yep. Good pick, though. Billy's really powerful for this account. Funny, because when we play a normal account, we don't normally level Billy because he's not quite good enough to make the cut. You normally level like David, Robin, that kind of stuff. Especially David these days. Damn. Double damn. This song does make me want to play some Arc Knights. Thankfully, it's not going anywhere, right? Like, it's got a proper story mode, and you can replay it whenever you want and all that stuff, so I can always dip into it when I feel like it. Yeah, honestly, David can kind of be a damage dealer. It's still good to level Robin, though, because he works really well with Caster Artoria, and they make you use Caster Artoria in Lost Belt 6, and there's just times you need to do buff stacking for a raid boss in an event or whatever. He's a pretty good option to have, but I would definitely say David is higher priority. Okay, this is not quite the stage I thought, but same principle. Okay, if we get someone's NP, like the AoE, we'll kill the assassins, so. Yeah, I would say from a pure practicality standpoint, the first archer a new account should level is David, 100%. And hell, you get David from beating Oceanus anyway. It's pretty easy to accomplish. Probably should have put Geronimo's card last, because I only need the one NP. and that would have been safer to make sure I got it. Thankfully it worked out. Could be a miracle when Geronimo does 23k at neutral at level 40 with no foe items. Chat, this is totally gonna happen, right? If he was level 70, 1k foe, maybe. Yeah, actually, yeah, 15 at this level, so yeah, you could probably do it. Nice about DPS David, though, is every once in a while you fight a giant enemy. And then he's not even like a backup DPS, then he's just like super strong DPS. Like in the Veach event, you had Surtur. David was amazing there. Although I will say Billy was so good for that because Surtur didn't have quick resistance. And it was just so easy for Billy to get his NP with like any team setup. I was one-turning Surtur with Billy pretty easy. It was great. But I know David could do it too. Just had to ping off the shield first. Alright, this is probably the same thing, except it's like a wave of assassins and then a big saber, I assume. I think Babbage is pretty soon. I'm trying to think what's after Babbage. I guess maybe you finish off Jack, and then it might transition into Tesla and Lancer Alter and all that drama. I think I'm forgetting one step. I might Brave Chain here just to get the NP gain. Alright, very dead. Ouch. Glad I used invulnerability there, because that was a crit. Nah, I don't need to heal. Gonna do the lower crit chance, because I would prefer everyone get to use their art card here. 97% on Geronimo. Okay, there is a saber there, but I think we can deal with it. Oh, I could have put Geronimo's after the NP because he gets the NP just from the art chain. I didn't think about the art chain. I was just thinking about getting him a tiny bit of NP gain and doing as much damage as possible. Okay, he's still alive, got a defense down. Oh, there's no way, unless he maybe crits, but even then. Damn, don't kill Salome, don't do it! Put the club down, or buzzsaw, or something. I don't know why I'm healing Geronimo. Wow, Anastasia though. Got the NP again. I think her familiar was like her dog or something. I know it's like, you know, it's turned into like a shadow monster thing. I know like the doll is like controls it or whatever, but I thought it was maybe, I don't know. I fuck it. It's some weird thing and it kills stuff and it shoots watermelons and throws snowballs. That's the important part here. 24k. I thought she named the doll after something, but I may be confusing something. Pretty sure I'm crossing my streams here. I'll have to look this up later. Also, Anastasia's character material book is the saddest thing on the planet, by the way. Like, they don't explain anything. Like, it's so dumb. Alright, at some point they're gonna throw an actual saber boss at us. Like her castle noble phantasm, like they don't explain what it does at all. Like it's just like, yeah, it's a thing. It does something. Figure it out. You know, normally that's what the bio will say, right? The bio will be really vague about like, oh, they have a castle noble phantasm, but it won't tell you what it does. And then the character material book is where you get the down and dirty, like exactly what things do and the stats and everything. But Anastasia's are just so unfleshed out. And I guess whoever designed Anastasia just didn't bother to do all that. Wish we had killed that thing. They intentionally don't explain Gramps, like they don't want you to get his true identity and stuff. I mean, most character materials are pretty good at explaining like what their abilities are and that kind of thing. It's the exception that they're crap. You know, I don't want to just brave chain that with Geronimo so he gets NP. Surely it's not going to kill Salome, right? The other one doesn't even have the attack up. Not much I can do for Geronimo here. Yeah, it's up to the writers generally, and I think some of the writers kind of phone it in. I'm sure Nasu advises on that stuff. And also, you know, makes the proof reads things and has to approve it, I would imagine. So you don't have some writer coming up with some universe-breaking nonsense. Alright, these are not assassins. They're really messing with me here. I think we'll have Anastasia NP anyway. I'm gonna evade Salome. It's pretty likely we're not killing everything here. Slap, slap. Well, at least I killed one. But yeah, I think it was right to evade, because if Salome died here, that'd have been the worst. NP? Get your NP? Eh. That would've been cool. Alright, Alright. I know at some point though they're gonna throw a bigger Babbage bot at me. I remember that. Hey Arjuna. $40K. Probably get like 47 to 51-ish K if it was NP5. Unless she's one of those weird ones where she doesn't like follow the NP curve. There's some art units especially where they have like they really divide up the amount of damage they get per NP rank, so like NP4 and 5 are actually still just as big as NP3, but that's not normal. Izo's like that, which is really annoying because it means you want to get him NP5, but he's limited, so they do that every once in a while. Uriel is super weird because most of her damage is obviously the anti-mail thing, and that's done in such a weird way on her MP. And she is so strange. Okay, now there's no... Yeah, whale on a 3-star indeed. There's no assassins this time, so time to just throw Billy at it. Got Big Billy and then Little Billy. That. I don't think we'll need anything else. Bring someone for Bond. Putting a lot of confidence in Mash here by giving her that CE. Game. Big Billy, Little Billy, Billy, Little or Billy. I assume you mean, Kid Gil. He does got the hair. I guess we get our NPs the old-fashioned way and save our stuff. Damn. Or we just kill now. Anybody know what this song is? The trivia from Blaze Blue, which I think a lot of people can recognize. Does anybody remember what the song actually is? Damn it, Eli! Do you remember the name though? But you're correct, it is the mirror match theme, like if you're same character fighting each other. You got that so fast though. Blood Pain, yep, that's the name. Pretty good song, but it doesn't really have a whole lot to do with fighting yourself, so... But I don't know how you'd really translate that into instrumental stuff anyway. You know what? Let's just have Kid Gull. AoE. Blade Blue, yep. There can only be one. Oh, that's so disappointing, game. Look at this, we got our batteries, we got all this stuff, and we don't even need it. Blaze Blue is definitely the fighting game I got the most into, and it was the first time I really got into a fighting game. And now that I've played other ones, it's still my favorite, just because there's a lot of interesting mechanics there. I like the barrier system with the way they do bursting and insta-blocking and rapid canceling. All that stuff makes a really fun fighting game to me, and it gives you a lot of options on offense and defense, which I find is pretty rare. Could be Babbage. Did you not do the interlude, Arjuna? Feels bad. I don't think that's like such a good use of that emote. That's exactly what that would feel like, I imagine. Yeah, the character variety is amazing, both in like just the designs and personality, but like the gameplay is so outrageously different between characters. Like on a conceptual level, they're very different. Well, I guess we just throw every writer ever at it and see what happens. Oh, we got that good music. should go well. Hey, Rabbit. Dude, Hazama really was hard to play. Like, they made him a bit easier as the games went on, but man, his combos are just so hard to hit confirm. And they have all these weird timings and stuff. Like, he's my favorite character, but I remember I would spend lots of time practicing Hazama, like a lot of time practicing. And if I went on like ladder, I would still struggle, not do so hot. Where like Lambda, I would barely practice at all, and then I could get way higher on the ladder. And same if I played Ragnar or Jan or some of the more basic bitch characters. That was such a thing. It was huge pain. Yep, never released the soundtrack for this. The song doesn't even have an official name. But it's good. Yeah, Hazama's the one with the other one with the construction hat. He doesn't normally wear a construction hat though, which I don't think I need to explain that, but yeah, just to be safe. Yeah, his dash. All his dash cancels he'd have to do. They did make him easier as time went on, but he was still a pain in the butt, and like some of his like combo links were just ridiculous, dude. It was very satisfying to do the combos on, though. Not a construction worker. He was definitely the best part of Blaze Blue, though, because like any scene he was in was always entertaining, right? Like he's always being a jackass. Some of his lines about Noel in the first game were pretty great. Yeah, he's definitely easier in CF. They streamlined him a bit. I still think he's harder though than some of the average stuff, but yeah, he's much easier in CF for sure. And like Carl doesn't even have, like, his combos aren't really hard, it's his spacing. And also just the format in which you need to click the buttons, right? So you kind of need to remap your controller and make like your drive button like a trigger or something if you're playing on a pad. Because like his combo timings are actually very forgiving because they're aware you're having to play two characters at once. So his timings are fine, right? His timings are actually some of the easier ones. But it's the spacing and then just literally getting used to what the fuck you're clicking on the controller, because it's like, there's no other character that plays like that. You know, you're over here controlling two units. And then you've got Aurelius, who's just Carl for dummies. He's got like, he doesn't actually have, the doll plays itself, right? You don't have to do anything. And, you know, auto corrects itself. And his inputs are incredibly simple. But yeah, Carl is definitely not a beginner-friendly character. But honestly, once you understand him, I think he's actually not too hard to play. Right? Like, he doesn't have like crazy combo, like one-frame links or any stupid shit like that. But the concept is pretty hard to get used to. I wonder if Fate will ever get a good fighting game. Limited codes does not count. That's not a good fighting game. Somewhere between the infinite loops and the infinite grab combos, there's a few problems. I like never played. Was it Mew? Moo? Whatever, you know, Mew, whatever. Sword of Doom, Noelle Gone Wrong, you know, whatever the fuck. I never really played her much, but she did have her. I knew how to fight her because she was actually like a huge problem for some of the characters I played. Okay, I assume this is the big bad Saber Babbage bot. So we're gonna want Billy. Do Billy there. We'll do another Billy in the back in case this goes really wrong. Rider in the middle in case the riders in the front don't actually do as much as they need to do. Origin bullet. Let's go crazy bitch. I feel like no one's insulted if I call Salome a crazy bitch. Like, that's just, it's an accurate description, right? This is not an insult. Yeah, BlazBlue is definitely a game, if you want to play it like online anyway, or against your friends or whatever, you need to pick like 2 characters tops and really focus on them until you get them down. You can't just like switch between 5 or 6 characters. You can once you get good at the game and you're playing it a long time, or if you're like, you've been playing fighting games your whole life or something. But if it's like one of your first fighting games you get into, yeah, it's not a good idea. Okay, the Saber is actually the threat, but Salome doesn't have cards, so I'll still just have Kiddo here murder a book. I actually think Outgo is the best fate game, ironically. No, I don't think that it's, you know, it has a lot of problems. I mean, we don't even have story replay for crying out loud. But nothing else in the other Fate games is anything as engaging or interesting as the Zeus fight, some of the challenge quests, all that stuff. You know, Lost Belt 5-2 in general, really. And then having all these different playable servants and the good voice acting and everything. So overall, I'd say Outgo actually is the best one. However, its competition is pretty bad because like Extella and Extella Link are just shallow as fuck, and then, you know, Unlimited Codes is Unlimited Codes. So yeah, it doesn't have the steepest competition. Not really a good sign when FGO is probably the best one in my opinion. Arcade has nothing in common with Genshin really. It's all surface level similarities because they're 3D, but you know, it's a team fighting game more like Gundam. FGO Arcade has more in common with Gundam versus Gundam than it does, you know, Genshin or anything like that. And I'm absolutely not kidding. Like that's very similar to that game. Yeah, and like CCC has like, you know, cool characters and stuff, but the gameplay is paper, rock, scissors. I mean, like, what more do I need to say? Man, why are they throwing these weird things at me? Where are the actual stages, man? Well, she'll probably kill 2 of these. And there was Battle Moon Wars, but that's not an official Fate game, that's a fan-made game, but it is better made than most of the official stuff. Although for some reason Aya is yellow in that game, and I've never understood that. I mean, at that point, there weren't much in the way of anime adaptations, like Fate Zero hadn't been made yet. So there wasn't a lot of visual representations of Aya, but still, that was kind of a bizarre pick. Yeah, look up Battle Moon Wars Aya or Gilgamesh, you'll see it. I mean, CF is always going to have a cult following, because it always has. I mean, there were people playing it every day when it didn't even have rollback. But, you know, it's an old game, so it's not gonna be popping like new games that come out, clearly. But now that it has rollback, it's pretty, you know, easy to play with your friends and stuff, right? If you want to just play some BlazBlue with your friends, you know, I think CF is a pretty good place to go now. If I had more free time, I'd be playing it. Like, absolutely. Okay, maybe now is gonna be a stage where it's the big Saber bot. I know it's in here somewhere, game, like... Shit, Lemon Aya, yeah. Man, now I want lemon. Lemon is good. Hold on, I'll see if I can find yellow Aya. Let me see here. We're actually a reaction channel now, chat. The blade itself is still red, but the attack is yellow. See if I can find it. I think I found it. Nope, that's the giant hammer. And Gil has this giant hammer that was never put in an anime, but in the visual novel, there's a point where Gilgamesh smacks Shiro with a giant hammer. Oh, here we go, I found it. Let me kill the music here. Alright, I'm not sure we're gonna get everything on screen here, but close enough. So it's red, and then it's yellow, for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that was, but you know, fan-made game, really old, so we give it a pass. It made down. Alright, let's see here. Saber is the threat again. Only one Salome card. I almost want a Charisma, but... Can he do 10k with 2 cards? Let's find out. He's got a pretty high attack. Oh yeah, he's got Origin Bullet, of course. Let's see here. Hey, speaking of Gilgamesh, thank you for the resub for 9 months. Actually, I'm not sure she lived there. I didn't actually play the video far enough where like the damage ticked. Like the whole screen explodes after that. They may have lived. I have no idea after that, but yeah, we didn't actually finish the attack. But a lot of people that record stuff for Battle Moon Wars, they were like outrageously overleveled because it makes it easier to set up what you want. So it wouldn't have shocked me if they lived, but I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a big boom where we stopped the video. I probably should have evaded Salome there. Okay, these are the last 3 before the actual ending wave. Alright, let me do that. This is getting awkward. I kind of wanted to NP the Saber, but I think I need to attack this thing. Come on, Origin Bullet. Work with me. I got no Buster card. Probably not gonna happen. Close. Yeah, there we go. Actually, A is normally not even a beam. It can be, but it's normally just a giant crushing, like, wind vortex. Like, if you read the actual description of AO when it's being used even remotely seriously, it's like... you don't even target anything. It starts ripping everything up everywhere, right? That's why it's like ripping into the earth against his Kandar and stuff. It's kind of just grinding everything. Okay. I think I can kill everything if I NP. Would have been nice to save her NP for the next wave, but... Let's see here. That's only 38k, game. Please. Gonna evade Alex, because if he somehow died here, that would be awful. Actually, they never say you can survive AO with Purge defense. It's just it's something that'd be more effective at defending against it. The only thing that's like known to work on like an absolute, you know, max AO would be Avalon, because you're not there to be attacked. Like there's no killing someone in Avalon. Although give them a minute, they'll come up with some stupid shit at some point. 785.
Okay, fire!
Alright. Come on, game. Give me a real boss fight. All this filler is getting dull. This is easier than all this stories up to it just because the trash isn't like that much harder. And then we're higher level, so. Okay, same strategy. Let me see how many chapters London is. $13. It's actually shorter than all the stuff up to this point. Although some of the chapters might have more arrows in it. I think we're on chapter 8. So we're getting kind of close to the real stuff. Man, I'm looking through this though. You basically fight Babbage bots for so long. Like, we have like 2 chapters to go. We've been fighting them like non-stop here, and we have like 2 more chapters of just fighting Babbage bots and other enemies. Oh, great. Nothing like filler. 26. God damn it. Alright, so bonk. Bonk, bonk. He might kill that because of the Buster Chain origin bullet. Damn, 10k. Give me an art card. I think we get one, yeah. 3 enemies left. Probably NP next turn. Damage plus, damage plus. Big ouch. 57k. I think we found our NP target. Actually, I'm gonna attack up there. That needs to go. $47. Die to the dot. Never mind. Damn you, heal. That would have died to the dot. Let's see.
気持ちがいい
I don't accept random invites anyway. Like, there's constantly scams going on Discord, man. Honestly, Discord needs to put in a lot more effort combating that stuff. I mean, the amount of like scamming and hacking that goes on in Discord these days is insane, and it's because it's such a popular platform. And you know, you can't stop that stuff for, you know, always. You can't stop everyone, right? Hackers are always going to be a step ahead of the defense. It's just kind of the nature of it. But it's not like most of the scamming and hacking that goes on Discord is at a high level. Most of it's pretty amateur stuff. Oh, I am getting bored of London, which is not ideal. I think it'll be fun though at the end, but this is just a slugfest right now. Chapter 9. Okay, it's all Saber this time. I doubt it's gonna be hard enough for me to do anything too serious, so I'm just gonna keep the team like that so I don't have to redo it all. I think chapter 10 is when we'll actually get a real boss. Oh yeah, especially because I'm a online creator, I have two-step on everything. Not that I'm like, you know, such a big creator that is a big target on my back, but there's always a few haters out there. Oh man, 9,000 health, so ferocious.
Okay, 了解 Fire! Fire!
Damn it. Should have switched the quick card order around and it would have killed there.
Okay.
Buster card helps so much. So much more damage there. Overall, the Buster card first card bonus is the best first card bonus. Now, sometimes all that matters is NP gain or whatever, so there's plenty of reasons not to do the Buster card bonus first. But overall, it is the most impactful one. You know, it's 50% damage up for the chain. That's just massive. The quick one is definitely the worst, which is unfortunate.
Okay. Fire!
I know, America is unbelievably long. I'm not a fan. I'm so dreading that. What I might do, it just kind of depends on where we stop the stream, you know, in the day. But if Chad doesn't mind, I might do some of the filler stages off stream. Like, let's say I start streaming it, you know, we do the first few bosses like Deermid and Pion or whatever, then we do some trash, then we stop the stream. You know, if we stop in the middle of a bunch of trash, I might like off stream do the trash up to the next boss. Right, and that way the next stream is just boom, the boss. And if there's anything interesting with the trash, like I get stuck on or whatever, then I'd save it, but I don't think that'll happen. But we'll see. Maybe it's gonna be, the trash is gonna be harder than I'm thinking. It wasn't for Yuki, so... Oh, this is the last wave already. Jesus. Quick chain, let's go. Suffer together. I don't know about that. Hey, Icy. In fact, I see that name as Icy. That's it for chapter 9. Oh wait, no, there's one more, I think. I think there's 2 arrows. I think we just leveled our Mystic Code. 7 or 8. Figure London is a big step up in the amount of XP you get per stage. I think we'll be 10 mid Camelot. Let me look. Oh no, that was just 7. We'll see. Maybe Babylonia, somewhere in there. The sooner we can work on this though, the better. Like, getting this to 10 is a pretty big priority. Those are the only 2 Mystic Codes you really need to level. Like default, no, I'm sorry, Switch Mystic Code, Combat Uniform, and Atlas, they don't really need to be leveled. Like, it's nice if the Switch Mystic Code is leveled and the attack up is bigger, but it's not that big of a priority. Bang, bang, bang. And Billy animation update, one of these days. I'm actually looking forward to Saber Wars 3 just because I know Billy has got a better chance of getting it there than any other time. Even though I don't like Saber Wars. Although actually Saber Wars 1 I didn't mind at all. It was Saber Wars 2 that I thought was really stupid. But for some reason they do cowboy stuff now with Saber Wars, so you know, we might get that other gunslinger and a Billy animation update, and that would be nice. MASH is getting absolutely deleted here.
Okay. Fire! Okay.
Might kill, mostly for NP gain though. I'm not sure why I'm bothering with NP gain when I've got their battery skills. I'm like trying to save their battery skills in case I want to NP and use it again, but there's just no way these stages are going to be hard enough for that. Don't start with me, Icy. Being a smart ass, Icy. $72K. We had Kid Gill out, might be able to get to 80K. If we leveled up Charisma. And Kairo's putting mine to shame because he's got the faux items, and I think NP5 reminds NP3. Actually, I think Kairo's is NP4. Oh my god. Look at all these arrows. What is this fucking story, dude? Let me out! Actually, just let me get to the boss fight so then I'll stop bitching. We'll probably have to take Babbage seriously. I remember him giving us some trouble on some of our past accounts, like the 1 to 3 star account, so I could see it being a problem here. Keep forgetting to do the questionnaire. I need to do that, at least on my main account, because 4 summon tickets, and honestly, fuck the summon tickets. I just want to give them feedback anyway. So, although you know, 4 summon tickets, you can get lucky and get something really good from them, so you might as well.
Okay.
Pretty sure they are well aware of how bad their UI is, thus them hiring a new UI lead. Which I'm actually quite happy about. I look forward to when we see the fruits of that labor. Is all this filler necessary? Like, why can't we just have the boss fights that are actual, you know, good? And then, like, I like what 5-2 did, because obviously you can't just go from one big boss fight to another, right? You gotta have some pacing here and, you know, build up. But, like, 5-2, when they did have you fight Trash, it wasn't that much at a time, right? Like, if you just have a lot of story and, like, maybe one filler fight, and then just a lot more story, right? You didn't have a fight break up the story every 5 seconds, right? You just have a fight break up the story every, you know, 30 minutes. And then when you did fight Trash in 5-2, it was meaningful. It was kind of gimmicky. You'd have some really tough mini bosses and stuff. There was no stages like what we're seeing here, like none at all. I really wish that was the standard for FGO because it feels more natural in terms of storytelling. There's not just like stupid excuses for you to fight, you know, random crap. And then when you do fight stuff, it's more engaging. Alright, well, lots of crit down, so this guy's certainly not critting. Oh, wait, we don't have Billy's upgrade, so I don't... No, he does have crit down, it's just smaller. His crit down becomes larger when you buff his MP. I think it's 10% right now, so it's not really that useful, but I mean, with 2 of it, it's 20%, it's enough to matter. Also, a lot of enemies don't have a very high crit chance to begin with. Mash getting crushed. RNG be on my side.
Okay.
30, 80, 50. We're favored to crit twice. We crit 3 times. Feels good. Shame we didn't have Billy's other crit skill from his 3rd skill, and we didn't have the 1st skill leveled up, but it's still noticeable.
Okay.
Oops, there. Yeah, there's an actual saber bot right there. Shot him to death. There's so many arrows in this stage, though. It's gonna be a lot of filler, I think. What arrow are we on? 2. Okay, that's like every class ever. Let's see. Oh, there's even Lancer mixed in there. Assassin. How do I want to do this? The Lum to kill a Lancer would be good, but the Lancer could just be like one of the really weak ones. I'll do Jason just in case. Give it to Geronimo. I'm not rolling on Faker, and I'd be surprised if Cairo rolled on Faker, although I guess his chat might make him. But, okay, that's a strange way to start the stage. Arc Chain is mighty tempting, but Salom could just kill it. I think we take the Arc Chain, though.
Okay.
Nice to make sure Geronimo's got his. Might regret that though, because I might not be able to kill it next turn if I got like a really crappy hand. Especially because he just healed. That ought to do. Yeah, Pretender, excuse me. is Kandar's shadow, technically. That's actually pretty convenient. Surely he can do 12k here. Or 9k now. Actually, probably won't do 12k to the Saber, but I'm in the Brave Chain. Actually, he did do 12k. How about that? Who here is excited for his Kandar's shadow? By the way, her story is really stupid. Like, has anyone, like, her, it's stupid. I'm sorry, there's a level of disbelief I cannot get to, right? It's like, is Kandar's body double. And yeah, leaders like that oftentimes did have body doubles. That's not the weird part. That she doesn't look anything like him. On account that, you know, she's a woman. Like, they don't even have the same hair color. Like, they don't look even, like, there's no world where she would be a good body double. And they're just like, magic! It's just stupid. Like, that's such a dumb, like, it's, again, cart before the horse. They just wanted waifu. And she's his brother, because he's a canonical thing in Fate anyway. But she's actually his brother. And she doesn't even have a name. And I don't know why she's got her brother's name in FGO, because she's not like that in Case Files. I can't even begin to just, I have no idea how they got to that point. Okay, bang, bang, bang. 2 Lancers.
予言するよ。このサンダラーで眉間に3発。それで終わり。クライだ。
She's like a triple fake.
Fire!
Like, she's gonna be so confusing because, like, in Case Files, again, she has no name, and her name in FGO is actually her brother's name, and her brother is an actual character in Fate already, and then she's supposed to be his Kandar's body double, but she obviously doesn't look even remotely like him, so... It's all very silly. Can we get 8k on that other Lancer with double attack up? Close. I mean, she was designed a long time ago, but they made her weirder in FGO a bit, I would say. Mainly because growing prey. Here's the thing. If they were ever going to add her, they should have just added Faker as a class instead of Pretender in Lost Belt 6, and just added Oberim Vortigern as a Faker and not a Pretender. And it's the same fucking thing. They just have no foresight. And they just want to make new things because it's hype, and then 5 minutes later, it's not hype anymore, and now the game has, you know, bloat that you can never get rid of. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, these stages are so obnoxious. I might just throw Berserkers at this, to be honest. As long as there's not a big nasty boss at the end, that'll be fine. If there is a nasty boss, it's probably a Saber, so I'll just put Billy in the back to be safe. We'll do double Skullfucker here. Pyro's keeping her at 35. How dare he? Actually, we'll do Kid Gil just because he's a big stat stick. Could be an assassin at the end. Laughing Geronimo there. Look at this team. We're gonna do great. Oh, I'm sure they've known they were adding her ever since they started thinking about a Case Files rerun, so they've probably known for a long time. Can she do 20k without her attack buff? I could just have her use the attack buff, it's fine. You might be cutting it a bit close here, but I think the actually... Damn, oh no. He might kill somebody. Okay, he's only got 2 actions per turn, that's good. Oh, 97. I mean, let's be honest, she's Pretender because they didn't want to add Faker, even though Faker's older than Pretender, and it's like, eh, close enough. Miss. Okay, I need to do the 1 art card. Caligula should do decent damage. Oh yeah. Man, if he landed his attack buff, he would have killed that guy, no problem. Damn. Oh, I'm targeting the wrong one. I don't know how. I never clicked on that part of the screen even remotely, so I have no idea how that happened. I'm gonna click the robot instead of one of the cards or something on the bottom. Okay, that went pretty smoothly. Whatever the nasty is here, I can NP it. Pretender is definitely the stupidest class they've ever made. In terms of like just, it has no justification for its existence. They already made a weird extra class, you know, that was already basically the same thing. And instead of using that weird thing, they made another weird thing that's basically the same thing. It's like, fucking Christ. I'm sure they'll have some garbage, ridiculous dialogue in this event to try to justify the existence of Pretender over Faker and like why, oh, it's different, but I meet the criteria because of this, this, and this, and blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be so dumb. But, you know, F go. What's the most damage I can do here? Probably her attack up. Let's do that. Probably kill 2. Revenger class. Watch them make like Beholder and instead of using the Watcher class, which has existed for like, you know, 9 years now or something. Or Path Blocker instead of Gatekeeper. Like, they've had all these extra classes. I mean, like, Gatekeeper's been around for so long. I mean, so long. And, you know, instead they make up Moon Cancer and Alter Ego and Foreigner and all this. It's just, god damn it, dude. Okay, we're out of here. I like how Leonidas and Achilles can be shielded, but we're never gonna see that. I mean, there's still a few things gameplay-wise that they could use other classes for, but they have not been smart. They have not future-proofed this game. Like, dude, you really need to think, as you add new classes to this game, you really need to think about it and think about how you're gonna add other new classes and like really think about like the attack wheels and stuff you're gonna do. Like, they really needed to have thought about it, and they didn't. And like, a good example is how Moon Cancer is actually pretty important for like balancing out Avenger, but they made Moon Cancer so niche it can never do that. And it's like, It's so bad. Like, they did not future-proof this game. They're just making shit up as they go, and then the bloat over time becomes very noticeable. Alright, I think the next stage will be Babbage. So this is probably a big saber bot, because I remember there being at least somewhat of a big saber bot before Babbage. Although, actually, I don't know. I think Babbage might have a big saber bot with him. That might be what it is. I'm hoping, though, this is just assassins into a big saber. But, let's give him case coat, and we'll just have Billy on the front like that, and then we'll have Billy clean up, I think, like that. Oh no, hit Gil, there we go. We bring Salome. I don't think we need her. We could just do double Billy then. Or another assassin. You know what, we'll do Salome, because if it's sabers, she'll kill it. If it's assassin, she'll kill it. Yeah, that makes sense. He just wants damage. Don't ask, it'll be fine. Saber is a really, really, really old extra class, and that absolutely should have been a thing, and Buddha should be in the game already, but maybe Buddha will get in because of the extra remake. Okay, there actually are two sabers here, that's kind of annoying. Billy Brave Chain, though. Come on, Billy, high roll. Give us those big numbers. Not quite. What I don't like is FGO has used almost none of the existing extra classes. They've just made stuff up, and it's because, you know, it gets people to roll the gacha. I mean, there's no artistic integrity behind it. I'm gonna do the crit up here. But yeah, before FGO existed, we had Gatekeeper, Ruler, Avenger, obviously, they used those, but those were kind of unavoidable because they're in such, like, main work. I think Watcher actually existed before FGO. It certainly existed before they started adding the extra classes to FGO, but maybe not day one. Faker was after FGO, but it was, you know, way before they started adding some of the, you know, Pretender and all that kind of stuff. It beat Moon Cancer too. I think there's a few other ones that I'm just forgetting. But yeah, there honestly weren't, I guess, that many extra classes though, period, before FGO, but they didn't really use most of them, they just made up other ones. Yeah, Alter Ego was not a class in CCC, like that's not a thing. Yeah, they made that up for FGO. Yeah, they didn't have like a class in that way. Oh, this is bad. This sucks. Let's see. I guess I evade. That's so lame that Salome died like that. If she hadn't died, I probably would have killed this now. But then all the archers take all the cards, so like I can't kill this guy. Well, maybe Geronimo somehow.
Okay.
I get the 20-30 after. Then maybe they got it. They don't got it. The only way they would have had that is if Billy double crit. Please hit Billy. Of course not. Just have 2 units die for the price of 1. That was very frustrating because it was like so much bad RNG toppled on top of each other. And then of course Mash takes all of the cards. Thankfully this guy doesn't have any health left. If he did, that would have been just so bad. I don't think we're getting Saber. We might get Buddha, but I don't think we're gonna get the class at this point because they just added too many extra classes. And so now even though Saber is one of the original extra classes, it's not gonna happen. Which is just so fucking stupid, but that's just what happens when you just add, you know, new classes for hype with no like artistic thought put into it. Yeah, they'll probably make him a ruler or a caster or an alter ego or a foreigner. Yeah, they'll just do something like that. Which is so lame. I mean, if anyone has ever deserved an extra class, it's Buddha. Like, holy shit, Buddha deserved that so much. I mean, he's Buddha. He's one of the most impactful figures in all of human history. And then the class made a lot of sense. It's not like they made some weird, you know, extra class for Buddha. They picked something that made a whole lot of sense. And that was back when there wasn't a lot of extra classes. So it was really unique and rare back then. So yeah, he super deserves it, but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get to keep it. I mean, he'll keep it in extra, obviously, but not in EPCO. Yeah, watch it be NPC only. Alright, I think this is Babbage. It should be. I think we're... Dude, that was like an hour and a half of just fighting robots and books and dolls. That was atrocious. Alright, I'm getting water, and I'll be back. Seriously, why does the game need this much filler? Like, you could have accomplished what they just accomplished in 2 gameplay nodes, and that was like 30. Like, absolutely unnecessary, and it's just, it's so outdated. It's right, you know, they do it because when the story is current, they want it to last a while. But it's, now there's so many stories back to back, and it's just filler, 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 filler. Also, Cairo hasn't logged in a day, feels bad. I like how I can still summon him though without any problems. Okay, I guess there is a Saber bot with Babbage. How do I want to do this then? Okay, Babbage is AoE. I have no idea what his stats are going to be. You can do invulnerability, but I can't do much about that. Although we have Origin Bullet, never mind. I might actually summon Billy. I think I've got the riders to get the job done. So more anti-saber seems good. I don't quite remember how sabers go in this one. I think there just might be one big one before Babbage, and then I think it's just Babbage. I don't know though, I kind of have memories of Babbage having a robot with him. Maybe it's both, let's see. Well, it doesn't hurt to start with Saber, or Archers. Maybe Mash. Or maybe Salome, because, again, she can kind of work against everything. Could do that, because then we get double Charisma. I kind of like that. And then... maybe just Riders after that? Let's do Mash after that, then a Rider, and then Jason. And Jason because he's got the evade that he can give someone else. Okay, do I just start with Origin Bullet? That might be overkill, especially if he gets fucked up by the Saber, but hopefully we just kill and we don't have to deal with it. Might give him that. Okay, Mash is kind of there to die. She just needs to do damage, not really her NP. I could give her Origin. Oh, I have 2 Origin Bullets. Oh, baby. How about that, chat? I did not even realize. I will take it. Absolutely deserved. Get out of here, casters. I don't know, it depends on the stage. I think sometimes they want the enemy formations to be a surprise. I don't know. Maybe they could give you like a vague information, kind of like, you know, how many waves are there and stuff like that, but don't give like the exact details of what's classes where. I don't know, it depends. If the story costs 0 AP like it should, then I would say you don't need to tell the player anything, because they can just reset. And like failure's not a big deal. Well, I didn't really get ultra lucky. I mean, there's a lot of good 5-star CEs, because if I didn't get Origin Bullet, I might have gotten the Canis. Jesus Christ! You have no idea how close I was to saying that. Like, I know my brain was just rolling right into that. Like, that was so close, dude. Anyway, if it wasn't Origin Bullet, it might have been Caneth. If it wasn't that, it could have been Cope, Scope, and then you'd be saying the same thing. Ultimately, there's just a lot of 5-star CEs, and when you roll story, you're going to get them instead of the weird rated up ones. So, I mean, really, 5-star CEs just aren't that rare, and if you're only rolling story, it's going to happen, right? It just depends which one you're going to get. Like, as you've noticed, every account I've ever made gets a good chunk of nice 5-star CEs, because everybody does. They're just different, right? You might get Black Grail, you might get, you know, Cope Scope, K-Scope, Caneth, you know, Sunlight, you know, there's just so many good ones you could get. Okay, I guess double charisma. No, what? Okay, 98%. Please don't kill, Kid Gil or Alexander. Don't even hit him. Don't touch the red one. Probably should have put Alex card last. Not Alex. There you go. Good robot. Okay, that probably kills him.
予言するよ。このサンダラーで眉間に3発。それで終わり。くらいな。呪いな。
Oh, that didn't kill. Damn it. And we kill now. I think someone has to crit for us to kill now. Damn it. Somehow Alex hasn't gotten hit though. So it kind of worked out. Okay, there it is. You know, we really do need to do account reviews again. Mainly because I know some people put actual effort into theirs and I don't want that to go to waste. I'll have to scan through them a bit because there's so many flex accounts. Okay, there's another saber there. Well, we have Kid Gil. Save the attack up. He has 207k though, that's definitely a step up. Bang bang bang. Okay, the saber is still alive, but that's not so bad because we take actions away from Babbage. Although he heals, so we do need to get it down. What's my back row? Is it another Billy? I think it might be. If that's the case, I can probably ignore it. The issue is just going to be killing Babbage. I mean, 200k is no joke. 900. Need Alexander's MP. Gotta get an art card. It's almost pointless to do the quick card surge there because of that. Like, the next art card probably would have done it one way or the other. I wish this was MASH, but I don't think it is. Oh. How about that? And Alex doesn't have a single card.
Okay.
I should have hit Babbage, because I think I'm just going to MP that next turn. Although I guess Billy could technically die here. Holy shit, this is going badly. And Alex is only NP1, so this is not going to be that impressive. I actually don't think we NP the Saber. I think we NP Babbage, because Babbage is a tanky boy. Now, I could taunt on MASH, but I'm just going to hope he NPs Alex, and then I can taunt the turn after. And if he hits MASH, then whatever, and Billy's kind of out of gas anyway. The chance, if Alexander was NP5, I actually think he would kill the Saber, but I don't think he will here. Man, I can't believe he's NP1. I wish he was just NP2. I could feel a lot better about that. That worked out, although I kind of wish he would have hit Alex and then I could have taunted, but... That is not good timing. That is good timing, though. Alright, this guy's gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like my rider showing up on the NP turn. That's not ideal. I think I let Alex die. He doesn't have enough health to, like, solo here. At least he gets one final hurrah in here. He's actually pretty close to a wipe. We don't have much left. I think we're okay. I think Boudica is good enough as a cleanup unit that we'll win. Yeah, Alex is out of here, unfortunately. He did good, though. Especially for NP1. That was pretty good damage. I can remove her defense down. I think I just wait a turn to do anything with Jason and see what happens. Very lucky we got a Brave Chain there. So Jason happens to die here, and we get another Brave Chain. However, if Jason doesn't die, we only get one Boudica card. I was kind of hoping he would hit Boudica so my heal wouldn't go to waste. Oh, we can at least Art Chain. Right. That's good. We got this, we got this. The only way we lose is if he like double Buster Crits Boudica right here. Okay, that was a Buster. I was a little worried there, because yeah, it would have been Buster Crit with defense down, and that could have been pretty shitty. I think we're alright. No need to NP. I think we actually kill him, yeah. Maybe not. Really close, but yeah, next turn. Alright, we got it. Honestly, I'd say that fight with Jack and Hohenheim was a bit harder than this, but I don't know, this could go really bad if you didn't bring enough archer oomph to kill the sabers. Like, that absolutely could have gotten us killed. That was a bit harder. That was if, you know, stat-wise, they're getting higher. I think it's like... What is next? I'm not sure. It's gonna be the boss spam soon because there's only 14 chapters, but I'm not sure what the next one is. It might be Lancer Artoria already, but I think there's something else before that. We got a little bit more. Okay, all saber. Doesn't even matter what this is then. I can just bring 3 archers and we'll be fine. My back row is chaos, but it shouldn't matter. Boudica is actually going to get used quite often on this account, I have a feeling, because once she gets all of her buffs, she's actually a pretty solid support anyway. You get targeted heal and guts, team-wide attack up, team-wide art up, team-wide crit up, team-wide defense up. There's a lot of stuff there, and the guts alone is just really useful for like the last man standing and things like that. So yeah, I think she's actually going to be used quite often. And she'll be good with Salome because art up, and we're going to use Salome a lot. Yeah, eventually Boudica is basically this account's art support, as strange as that is. Watch this NP gain. Actually, not bad. That's pretty good. Wait, art chain here. Yeah. Everybody gets their NP. Wait, Hohenheim is in? I forgot about that. To be honest though, I think Boudica is still better. But I could definitely see us using Boudica with Hohenheim sometimes. I don't know though, Hohenheim's got his own uses, so yeah, they'll probably both be pretty useful. Why am I using charisma? There's no world where Kid Kill doesn't kill all of these. MP. Why are we fighting pirates? Guess they're zombies, but they're still zombie pirates, and why would there be zombie pirates in London? Those aren't like modern or more modern either, like it's just straight pirates. This stage is kind of a nothing burger. Should have given Billy the attack up from the Mystic Code. Might have killed his last one with that Buster card. Sounds like a great film name, yeah. Straight to DVD. I guess straight to DVD doesn't exist anymore because hardly anybody buys DVDs anymore. Probably like straight to streaming. Oh, honestly, I think some big blockbuster movies would make more money if they actually came out on streaming faster. Like, I think when you have a really hyped up movie, like, the Spider-Man one or something, you know, you definitely put it in theaters only for like a week or whatever, but honestly, within like a week, I think you should have it on streaming. Because all the people that just gotta see it right away, they're gonna have seen it within that week. And yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of people that would watch it after, but, you know, they're gonna do it one way or the other, right? And there's so many people that won't go to a movie theater that I think you want it to hit streaming while it's still really hype, because I feel like they wait too long and like the hype really dies down, and then less people will buy it on YouTube or Hulu or whatever by the time they actually put it out. I think the market is still kind of adjusting with this stuff. I think a lot of the big studios don't know what to do with COVID and all that. Okay, Lancers. This is looking awful fillery right now. Oh, we have to fight Barbatos. I have no idea where that is relative. I think that's before you fight Lancer, Alter, and Tesla. Right. That's probably coming up then. I don't know if it's coming up like right now, but that is somewhere in this bit. Yeah, Holmes is in London. He's in Camelot too. Yeah, he was something they hinted at quite a bit and even showed. You never see Holmes in London, but he is there and he left like a note and things like that. Like he has an impact on it, but you never see him off memory. But you see him in Camelot. But yeah, he wasn't playable until a good bit after, Epic of Remnant. Or was he a bit before Epic of Remnant? When was he added? Let me think. When the hell was his first banner? I don't remember. Green got case files we run early, alright. I honestly can't remember when Holmes' first banner was. Anniversary after Shinjuku. Okay, so Moriarty beat him. That's actually pretty funny.
Oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
So anniversary too, that's kind of wild. Wow, we only killed one there? Also, I could have catched this. She would have been immune to the poison. I'm so tempted to just NP. Like, their health is just, like, just enough to where we can't, like, cleanly kill them. Taking way longer than it should. The final wave is weaker than the second wave. Why is the final wave weaker than the second wave? I should just NP'd. Man, Jason puts up with a lot of abuse. Oh god, what is next? I guess it's just skeletons. Let's see here. Guess double roam. There we go. You tell Cairo to not forget to log into his co-op account. Bang, bang, bang. If Hector had not killed that, I would have been very frustrated. Hey, look at skeletons. Actually, do no, that is best. Look at all those stars. 9. Even with 2030, okay, those aren't skeletons. Massive Hector NP gain right here. Can we round up? Yes. Actually, he didn't even need the round up because he went to 101. Damn, that's crazy. How did he get that much NP from one buster? Like one hit count, excuse me. What is his gain rate? I know he crit, but still. Well, they're all dead. He went from 97 to 101, and the roundup doesn't come into play unless you do hit 99. He got 4% off of one buster. Now, it is possible, though, that he was at like 97.9, right? And then he made it to like 101.0 or something, right? So not actually as much NP as it looks like, but it's still more than what you typically see off of a buster. I love this song. Good times, man. Okay, this must be Barbatos. I don't remember what he does at all, but I know cavalry classes are the way to go. I think it's time for Charlotte. Cairo, you gotta level your shit, man. I'm over here fighting demon gods, and we got a level 30 Charlotte here. Shit. I think we use her anyway. Look at that difference. That's pretty big. Man, I need to play this game. It's a Mech Warrior, or no, Mech Commander, excuse me. It's one of my favorite strategy games. It's a real-time strategy game, but it doesn't have like, you don't do all the building management and stuff. You do all the management in between missions, and the missions, it's just combat management, and it does a great job like translating a lot of like what was good about the original Mech Warrior games into a real-time strategy. It's great, very clever like level design, a lot of different ways to approach it, pretty hard. Good stuff. Might need to level Gen K, depends on how hard this gets. Let's see. You actually might want K-scope in the back, like emergency NP button, but yeah, we'll do that. I wish I had literally anything to make Boudica tanky. do formal craft. Oh boy. This might be simpler than the Medea thing just because there is no other enemy, but we might need Cairo to level his stuff. $200,000. I think we are gonna get smacked here, but maybe Barbatos is merciful. Let's see if I can save their evade a second here. Hey, we did get case files early, guys. Barbatos. Okay, he definitely does not hit as hard. That is weird. He absolutely does not hit as hard as the one in Oceanus. Although he attacks more. That's probably why, because the Oceanus one doesn't always attack a lot, and he only has 2 actions per turn. Hard to say if she's actually worth healing there, but... Guys, we got overcharge. We got double overcharge, and we have our insta-death up skill. We're obviously just gonna insta-death Barbatos. You know, we're gonna get that 0.01% chance to insta-death. I mean, I feel like the Discord channel's name is extremely self-explanatory. There's like so many people like talking about that on Discord the other night, and I'm like, this is very straightforward. So I should have taunted on Mash, because then Mash would have gotten those debuffs. Okay, I wish the other Charlotte had gotten the Brave Chain, because she's got more health, and so she's a lot more likely to loot. Crit. That was bad timing right there. I would like to save that evade for when this wears off. So let's see if Jason and Charlotte can live a turn here. Man, Charlotte still has so little health. It's because I don't have health foes on her. Because yeah, her health is basically what it was in Oceanus. We need an event. These accounts have never done an event ever. And we need the foes, so... Oh, right. I should have evaded. He does double damage to Knight. Jason might barely live here, though. Lucky, lucky. That actually kind of worked out, although, he might die to the follow-up. If she gets her MP here, we might be able to win. As long as she, like, doesn't die this turn. Also, please don't do some nasty debuff. No NP down, no attack down, no art down. None of that. Okay, defense down. We might die here. We have double defense down. He has 2 actions left. Yeah, that's a skill. Oh, thank goodness. She's super dead next turn, because she's basically taking double damage with all those defense downs, but, okay, we need Geronimo to get his NT, and he got 0 cards, so that's going swell. Yeah, the Reigns event is, locked or, case files, whatever. Do it on the Steno account, though. 31k. These are our last units, too. I don't know. We might be toast. I think we need Cairo to actually level his units. Shit. Might kill Geronimo here. Okay, thankfully not yet. Do I evade Geronimo? I think I have to. Like, if he dies here, we are so screwed. I am here to dispense nickels. Well, you are doing that. Okay. Can Geronimo be the hero we need, chat? Because we literally die next turn. Because her guts will go off the same time with Geronimo there, so he'll attack again after the guts, because Geronimo won't be dead yet, and then we'll die. Oh, we got it. We got it. Oh right, he actually healed us. Actually, we might not have died that turn. We actually had a pretty decent chance of living into the next turn there. Especially with Boudica having guts and the heal. Woo! Okay, definitely not as hard as Oceanus' Demon God, but that was still pretty close. Oh, it's not another nickel off. Okay, I think Lancer Artoria. I mean, there's probably some stupid filler stage where you fight like Homunculus on the way out. I think I remember that. Because they just have to, man. They just have to make you fight filler. But yeah, I think Tesla and Lancer Artoria are coming up here. I think you fight Tesla twice, actually, off memory. I remember being caught off guard by that last time we did this. So if we beat London, which I think we will today, unless the ending is just too hard, which we'll see, we'll kind of be done with this account until Cairo catches up. So we'll focus on the other accounts during like case files and whatnot. But no rush, you know. I'm not going to start America until Cairo beats London, obviously. Do that for cleanup. Yeah, this is probably trash mobs. Pretty sure I remember that. Smashu, Smashu. Actually, we'll give her that. You're finally getting somewhere with team cost, though. For the last 30 minutes, 2 of my fingers have been numb. That doesn't sound like a good thing. You may wish to look into this. Unless you've been sitting on your hands or it is freezing in your house. But, you know, take care of yourselves, chat. You know, health is important. What do we do here? MP gain is nice. I think we kill one of these. Okay. A nickel for Red's health. You know, if Nickels had healing powers, I would like them more. I do hope Red's okay. We don't want anything bad to happen. I should have put the other Jason's card first, because we just wasted the 40% crit. And look, it crit! Oh, this is better for MP gain. Oh, I gotta get that to happen again. That's so good. Alright, back Jason is the support one. Look at all this NP gain, chat. 2 buster cards, 1 NP gain. Meanwhile, Hector did 1 buster card and got 4. Life's not fair. He really isn't getting anywhere with his NP game. See, chat, I actually had fun when I fought Babbage. I enjoyed myself, and when I fought Barbatos there, I enjoyed myself. And then everything else, not so much. Okay, well, time for Middle Jason to go pew pew. 43k. I could do the art chain so back Jason gets his NP no matter what, but I want the damage. See what he can do. He might do it with the attack up on his extra. I mean, close, but not quite. Oh no, he got it. Shit. Sweet. I want this trash to be eradicated. There's so much! Just look at all these nodes! Oh god! And there's only 14 chapters, so I mean, we're almost done. It's just... shit, man. Why did Cairo not level anything? Okay, we'll go, maybe one rider in the front, like Alex. There we go. Alright, Salem's fine. If someone actually gets wrecked. Chat, it's not gonna happen, but imagine we get a Fate Strange Fate collab. Now that will happen, that'll just be way down the line. But imagine that happens, and then instead of adding the stupid fanfiction Avenger Herc, they actually added regular Archer Herc. No one would expect that, and that would be so awesome, but that's definitely not gonna happen. And that would make fanfiction Herc fans mad, but you could always add both, but what I've seen, though, pretty overwhelmingly, people prefer regular Herc over fanfic Herc, but, everyone's got their fans. Do the Brave Chain. Delete the book. Avenger probably will be a 5-star, though, I would think. Because they do that a lot for popular characters. If they've got a 4-star, then they make the other one a 5-star, or vice versa. Like, you know, Nero got Nero Bride, and that's a 5-star. Because we've already got 4-star Herc, figured they would do it that way. Doesn't make much sense, though, with them saying Chaldia, like, can't summon Herc at his best, and, like, basically Berserker Herc is, like, the strongest thing, you know, Chaldia can summon, because it's not strong enough to summon him at his best, so it nerfs him down to the best thing it can summon. So none of it really makes any sense, but, you know, FGO. That is double attack up. Unlikely I could kill it here, but I'll try. We get a lot of crits, like 2 crits maybe? That wouldn't even be enough. That'd be triple crit. A triple crit I think would have just barely done it. Yeah, a lot of stuff in FGO aged poorly. Like, so much has aged poorly in this game. Hack buffs everywhere. Okay, maybe with a crit, he can kill it and target food. Nah. No luck. I don't think this is gonna kill. Oh crap, I should have done charisma. Because now Alex can get MP. Even with charisma, that isn't close. Oh no, it would have done it. It absolutely would have done it. It plays all 4 cards. Shit. Man. Like, why does it always gotta be? I feel like today it's been like all of that. Like every time something like that happens, it's always the unit we don't want. So there's probably a caster in the last wave, and it's probably the boss, actually. King is dead, yeah. Yep, the boss is a caster. Well, time for Salome to do stuff. I'm gonna save Jason's NP because we might be able to do an art chain with it to help Salome get her NP. Also take advantage of the Brave Chain while we got it. What the? They just triple attacked Jason and crit. They had had enough. And now we still can't get Salome's NP, although we can try. Close, but not enough. You know, for once, I'm glad they attacked my Berserker. Just gonna overkill that book really hard, but I'm not gonna even bother trying to kill all 3. It won't work out. She'd have to be able to do like 6k with that buster, which I don't know, maybe she could have actually, now that I think about it. Alright, get rid of his defense down, that's kind of cool. Time for awesome animations. That is so meaty. Like, that's just, I love it. I'm sure they will update Babbage at some point. I'm not sure they'd update the mob, though. We'll see. That'd be cool, though. This is probably just trash again. He's the same team. And then it's either Tesla or Lancer Artoria. I think it might actually be Tesla because I know you fight him twice. And then Lancer Artoria should be after that. It should be after this trash. I think there might not be any more trash. Although I'm sure they'll find some stupid reason to add more trash to this dumb game. Like, there's just, they just can't help themselves, man. Especially in the early days of FGO. But even Lost Belt 6, man. Lost Belt 6 took every opportunity to just make you fight stupid trash mobs constantly. Like, I remember 5.2, man, I was just so hopeful for FGO during Lost Belt 5.2 because it was, the format of the story was just so much better. There was no downtime, there was no stupid fucking stages, didn't drag on, like, it was great. And I was like, oh man, they're getting their shit together. And then they went right back to the dumb garbage in Lost Belt 6. Actually, Lost Belt 6 is worse than most. There's so much filler in it. 60% chance to crit. I'll do the other saber card though in case we don't. That way we're least target switching. Yep. Glad I did that. It's obviously the wrong classes attacking the wrong enemies, but Jason is almost dead. It's the middle David art David. Jason is more likely to live, so I'll get his NP game. Could have done art, I guess. That's good enough. Wanted to rest my eyes 5 minutes and fell asleep for almost 3 hours. Yeah, that's how it goes, generally. I've had a few moments like that. I rarely am able to nap though, which actually sucks, but been able to nap more this, like, last year and a half, or 2 years maybe, than ever, just because of all the breathing issues I've had that have affected my sleep. So sometimes I end up napping because I have to. But hey, at least it's better than not being able to nap at all. Yeah, when I was younger, man, there was no way I could get a nap. It was rough. Brain just wasn't having it. I am severely sleep deprived. That sucks. Hopefully you get some rest tonight. These say it takes like 4 nights of good sleep to make up for like 1 hour of lost sleep. And so when you think now look at your sleep schedule, chat. How healthy do you feel right now? It's one of the best things you can do to concentrate better and feel smarter and like perform better is get more sleep, like 100%. I'm at least 1 year in debt. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we need back Jason to live, so we will evade him. And we get 8% battery. That's just to the roundup. Come on, perk. No. Wow, the NP gain on that extra attack is trash. Actually want them to attack. There we go. I was supposed to say we don't have evade next turn. And this music is so nostalgic for me. Jesus, I played this when I was like, I don't know how old I was, but you know, young girl lad, and I remember like the GameCube was my first console that I owned. I'd played other consoles, but I didn't own any. The GameCube was the first one I owned. I think this was like Sonic Adventure 2 was like the 3rd game I got or something like that. So I was pretty young at the time. Good times, good times. And I played that game quite a bit. Remember, I liked the robot sections where you could just shoot everything. Kid brain there. Alright, no kill Alex. Rip Jason. Not the Jason I thought that would die first. $22K! Origin bullet's good. What, did Metroid Prime just scare you off? Did you just get, like, the Parasitic Queen too scary or something? Dude, I had so much fun when I played Metroid Prime. I had just never played a game like that, and, it blew my mind, dude. Okay, I guess this is Tesla. So, we have really no way of surviving his NP. I guess Hector up front and then Romulus cleanup. We'll do Mash in case he doesn't have Pierce and Vulnerability. It could happen. Jason will die immediately, but he can support somebody. Do I even have another Lancer? I guess Baldy, but he's not leveled yet. I don't really want to level him unless I have to. I guess, Crazy Pants. Although I don't think she actually wears pants, because she's out of her mind, but alright, let's see here. K-scope. I'll probably just do normal cards, so bang, bang, bang. He's going to die. He's probably just going to do normal stuff. I wonder if there's any like young people out there these days where now that like Steam is such a thing and indie devs and those games are a lot more affordable, if a lot of like their early games are some of those like really good indie games out there, right? And that's some of their early childhood gaming experiences. I imagine that could be pretty awesome because there's some good stuff out there and they're actually affordable, so. Yeah, there's some good shit. Alright, 226k NPs in 3 turns. Ooh. Got an art chain, that's actually really good. Imagine if a kid's childhood was Darkest Dungeon. I don't know if he wants them to start with that. You know, it's got brothels and, you know, gore monsters. I mean, can you imagine like an 8-year-old or a 7-year-old, right? Like that, like kids are a lot like more susceptible to being scared, right? And you got like all that like those fucked up monsters and stuff. Like, I don't think that's a good, that's good parenting right there. Like, Mom, what's a brothel? Like, did Dad buy you this? I wonder. Alright, let's see here. 94% on MASH. Do I throw out the friendship now? I guess I wait until he has his NP in case we stun and then the drain fails. I just don't want Hector to die, but he shouldn't. It's a soup. Alright, I guess I just throw this out for the heal. Oh man, got that Hat in Time music. I wonder if that was anybody's first game. Sure, a lot of games are somebody's first game. Guard. It's not what I wanted. Only 25k? All those buffs? Getting money to buy V-Bucks, yeah. Alright, Mash NP, quick on Romulus. Okay, Romulus will get his NP at least. What if he quick charges? You know what? I'm okay with this. Maybe I don't Mash NP then, because it's wasting one of the buffs. But, no, okay. He should get his NP anyway. I'm a filthy liar. No! I so badly wanted him to land the defense up. Because with that and Mash's defense up, if Tesla quick charged, he actually might be able to face tank it. Alright, I'm doing this even though it kind of wastes, but it lets me Buster Chain. We might not Mash NP because it's just not working out, like timing wise. Technically, the first game I ever played was Chip's Challenge. But I don't know if that counts. And then, probably Mech Warrior after that. There might have been like some mundane, you know, Minesweeper or some crap like that I played, but, yeah, the most proper game I think I first played was Mech Warrior. Which is funny because the older Mech Warriors are pretty complicated to play actually, but when you're young, you're really good at learning, so I didn't really notice, and that probably did me some good. Like, no joke, I would not be surprised if learning how to play Mech Warrior quite confidently at that young of an age made me a bit more game savvy or whatever. Like, good for a developing mind there. And then Lords of Magic. And that's a game I don't think anybody here has ever played, but I played Lords of Magic a lot, and I think that game's aged pretty well actually. The graphics haven't, but gameplay-wise, that game is still quite solid. Okay, I actually think we save Hector, and then we give Romulus this. I'm really lucky that he doesn't have Pierce Invulnerability, but I'm not going to complain. We will do that. And then I remember Kai had like a Sega Genesis, and then sometimes like he would borrow his like cousins or friends or someone. One of the Nintendo. It had like he had like Kirby's Dream Land 3, right? I remember playing Kirby's Dream Land 3 because I had co-op, and player 2 got to be Gooey, and I was player 2, and Gooey was the best. And you know, Sega Dream, no, Sega, what was it? Genesis, Sega Genesis, that was it, right? So he had like Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and all that. Fucking Bomberman or some shit. Golden Axe, that stuff. And then, so yeah, I basically had PC games, the old ones, because back then you didn't have Steam and stuff, so it was more niche back then. But PC games, you know, Mech Warrior, Mech Commander, all that stuff. Gooey is like dark blue, I think, kinda, like bluish purple. If he was green, it'd be even better, obviously. But, yeah, then when I got a bit older, you know, maybe 15, you know, 14, 15, somewhere in there, that's when I got a GameCube. And the first thing I got was Smash Brothers Melee, because that was like, you know, the most popular game on the GameCube. And then I got like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Metroid Prime. That was like the early stuff I got. And then iNinja. iNinja's a good time, man. That's a fun video game right there. It's kind of like a... It's kind of like a platforming, you know, 3D platformer game, but it's got, you know, a little more emphasis on melee combat. It's kind of unique, to be honest. Yeah, I bet you if I had known about Gotcha Force, I would have happily played it, but I never even heard of it, never knew of it. That whole time playing video games, never knew of it. Hopefully I'll get to play it at some point. I played a Custom Robo, and I remember I griped that game even as a kid. Like, there were just things about it that weren't as good as it could be. But I still enjoyed it. I still liked Custom Robo. And it was fun to PvP against your friends and stuff in that as well. Yeah, I think Gotcha Force looks like it's just better than Custom Robo, really. Like, it would give a kid the whole robot fantasy thing a lot better than Custom Robo did. No hate for Custom Robo, but... Gotcha Force, even though I haven't played it, I've seen videos of it, and it looks better to me. Okay, we are all about to die. I'm really glad he didn't kill Salome, because then she would die, someone else would replace, and then they would die to the NP. So I'm really glad that didn't happen. Alright, who do we even have in the back? Oh, we have another Romulus. Yeah, we got a Romulus. Okay, we're alright. Pretty close, though. We're barely beating these things. Like, if we didn't raise the level cap to 40, this would not be working at all. Also, this might not have worked if we didn't land the stun with Hector. Holy shit, that Zoids game. Zoids Battle Legends. Jesus, that I got a bit later, like, it was still during the GameCube era, but it certainly wasn't like the first game I got. But, that game is shit. That game is utter shit, but it's amazing. Like, it's got bad balance, terrible voice acting, clunky controls, frame rate issues. I mean, just atrocious game balance, and it's amazing. Fucking incredibly good time. But yeah, utter trash in terms of quality. Sunshine was a good game. That's a good game. I played that a bit somewhat recently, and I think that game's aged like fine wine. Just very well put together game. Look, we just healed for so much, which is good, because he almost one-shot us there. Oh, we really did barely beat this, because he's about to get another NP, and... honestly, if Salome had died, which he absolutely could have, I think we would have lost. Like, absolutely we would have lost. And then I remember playing Ninja Gaiden Black. That was the game that got me to not be a casual, because that game is so fucking hard. And you know, even as a youngin', I wanted to play the higher difficulties and stuff. And you know, you didn't have online videos, you didn't have online guides really. Like there wasn't really. You just had to go. You just played games blind, right? There was just I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know Ninja Gaiden had a reputation for being hard as fuck, right? I just played it and died a lot. But it got me to get good, right? I started to understand, you know, a lot of fundamentals that, you know, translate to a fighting game or whatever. Okay, a cast. Okay, this is the final thing. So I know one of it's Guadia, and one of it's Tesla, and one of it's Lancer Artoria. So that means there's 2 other nodes, and it's probably trash. So, yeah. Maybe I should take this a little seriously in case this isn't trash, but I can't imagine what would be a caster here that would be a boss. I feel like I would remember that. Other than like Shadow Hohenheim or something. I don't remember them doing that, but I think we'll just throw all the riders at it. And then Mash, Jason, Berserker. That seems pretty reasonable. Foraging Bullet for days, K-Scope Mash. Jason's probably just gonna show up and die, if he even does show up. I can't even believe they're in this story. It's so silly. I really enjoyed playing Halo as a youngin'. I got an Xbox a bit after getting a GameCube, but yeah, I loved Halo 1 and 2, and then when Halo 3 came out, Halo 3 is probably my favorite of all the Halo games. Kill the 14K one. Yeah, Tam and Kentucky kind of just show up and just die, and there's no character development, so the deaths don't mean anything. And that's why they're there. It's because they want to kill off people, but they don't have the nerve to kill off, you know, anything like substantial yet. They're literally just there to try to make Guadia seem scary. I tell you, it is so satisfying when you play an old video game from your childhood and it's still really good, and it's like aged well, and then it's you play something from your childhood and it's like, oh god, this is shit. That happened to Tusk when he played Shadow of the Colossus. Like, that game has not aged well. It is very shallow mechanically, like very shallow mechanically, and Tusk is, you know, pretty with it with video games these days. You know, he likes good mechanics and everything. But he loved it as a kid because the scale of it was so good as a kid. And he's like, oh my god, because back then you didn't have games you could fight giant monsters and stuff like that. So just like the scope of it was a big deal when you're a youngin'. But now that he's older and he went back and played it, and he's like, oh god, this is shit. And I watched him play it, and I'm like, yeah, this is shit. Like, the bosses are so dumb. You just like do some arbitrary nonsense, and then the boss just does some arbitrary nonsense that allows you to hurt them. Like the bird just lands for no reason. Get the fucking giraffe like sticking its head in the thing. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, god. And I remember I had never really seen much of Shadow of the Colossus, but I remember like listening to like podcasts, like gaming podcasts and stuff, and seeing random videos and stuff. People talk about Shadow of the Colossus like back on like G4 like TV or whatever. And people always held it in such high regard, so I just assumed it must be a masterpiece even though I never played it. And then when I actually saw Tusk playing it, and I was like understanding the mechanics, I'm like, this game is not good. Like, this is not a good game. And you know, it's, even though it's an old game, there's a lot of stuff that are old games from that same era and even older than it that I think are much better, like much better. The only thing really impressive about Shadow of the Colossus really just is the scale of the bosses, like the you know, aesthetic of the whole thing. You know, it's not something you really saw back then. But in terms of like just solid gameplay and level design or boss design, it was nothing even remotely special. Remember before game streaming became a thing, you actually had to read magazines and listen to podcasts to find out about new games? Yep, yeah, it was like, and commercials. Commercials actually, commercials really mattered back then. Because that was actually how you would like see an advertisement of like some, you know, new game or whatever. And you didn't have YouTube and all these game websites and stuff. You didn't have that. You had like a few forums, but they were really niche and a lot of people didn't know about them and whatnot. Yeah, it's definitely, the thing is now, it's easier to find information about certain genres of games or upcoming releases or, you know, whatever big studios are doing. But it's actually, in some areas it's harder because there's so many more games being made now. Like, there's way more game development studios now. Like, the industry has blown up so much. Like, the game industry is more profitable by a very large amount. More profitable than the movie industry or the music industry. I'm pretty sure it's actually more profitable than those two industries put together. Like, gaming blew the fuck up, right? So the amount of people in games now is just nutty, so it's like, it's impossible to curate through all of it. Like, there's surely a bunch of games, like, especially indie games out there that I would surely really like that I've never even heard of, just because, you know, they're just buried under the storm, right, or the sand, or however you want to put it. Actually, I saw it the other day. I found some soundtrack. I was just browsing the video game soundtracks and stuff, and I found this music that was pretty good. Like, oh shit, this is good. And then I looked for what, like, what the game it was from was about, and it actually looks like a really good game, like a kind of actiony, you know, side scroller, kind of Castlevania, but way more emphasis on the action. I think it's called like Blasphemous or something. I never heard of it. Like, literally never heard of it, but it looks up my alley for the most part, so I might play it someday. Dude, that happens all the time. You get some old game that came out like 5-6 years ago, but it's like totally up your alley, you just missed it. Look, do we really need these trash mobs? Like, couldn't we just go fight Artoria? One of these days, Arjuna. You've asked for it enough times that it'll probably happen. Coming one of those memes. I can't wait though for freaking Earth Defense Force 6, man. I need to play more 5 because I'll only stream the boring part of it, but I want to show people off like how crazy that game gets. I was just playing it the other night with my friends, man, and that game is hard as shit. Like, we'll be stuck on an Inferno level for a while sometimes before we beat it. We have to come up with strategies and shit. And of course, Elden Ring. I love those kinds of games, and Elden Ring's looking good. I'm worried because like the PvP balance could be broken as fuck, and you know, if the PvP is bad, then the longevity won't be there. And I hope that's not the case because we've been stuck with Dark Souls 3 for like 10 years, and you know, I like Dark Souls 3, like absolutely, but it's not the best state of that PvP could be in, and the fact that, you know, it was like the one we got left with. I'm like, can we not have that happen again with Elden Ring? Can we just like have good PvP, please? I like how the Alex that is about to get his NP does not have any way to get NP gain, so we'll just do it on the other one. I know, Armored Core, dude. It's basically confirmed now that they're working on another Armored Core game. I can't even put into words how excited I am about that. Like, Armored Core is my favorite shit ever. Now, who knows, Armored Core PvP has been all over the map. Like, some of it's good, some of it's trash, some of it's cheesy, some of it's like, it's just all over the place, so who knows? But honestly, as much as I love Armored Core, I honestly like it mostly for the single player stuff. So even if the PvP is bad, I'm not gonna be too upset. Although I certainly hope the PvP is good, like absolutely. But yeah, I could not be happier about Armored Core finally coming back. Because I know a lot of people out there that are Armored Core fans, and they were really worried that we were just never gonna get another one, like it was just over. And I was worried about that too, but you know, From kept, you know, hinting at doing something and telling Armored Core fans to be patient and stuff, so finally gonna happen. and hopefully this one will come to PC. Alright, I guess you fight Tesla again, and then you fight Artoria. Okay, I think, though, this fight with Tesla is actually easier. I wish I'd kept the team I had just made. I didn't even think about that I was fighting Tesla twice. How do I want to do this? Jason's fine, I guess. Being so rude to Jason here. Now we'll give her that. See ya, TG. I recognize the name Broforce. I think I like saw videos for it like way back in the day, but I don't think I ever played it or any of that. Yeah, Tesla's got less health here. That doesn't make any sense. I wonder if he quick charges more or something like that. Okay, we need a faster pace song than this. There we go. Massive NP gain here, like 4. Yeah, a little bit more than that. Oh, there's a quick charge. If we go ahead and unleash the friendship. Or not. I kind of want to give invulnerability to someone just in case he quick charges, but hopefully he just doesn't do that. Doesn't want to be friends, indeed. Okay, he quick charged, but in the wrong order. Which one of them has a higher NP rank? Maybe I should have had them NP at the same time. If I'm only ever going to NP once, that actually is better. Let's try to save the attack up though for Romulus because he's got the attack up. Yeah, I should have saved this then. I just shouldn't have NP'd here at all. Well, too late now. Final eggplant. Dr. Tesla. Damn, he got stunned. That means he's gonna lose the attack buff. Wait, Jason though. Oh my god, the hero we need. Beautiful. What a champ. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. Go get him. Now imagine if we had synced up our 2 NPs so he had the NP up right now. Woo! Big extra attack because he had like 3 attack buffs from the defense down. Let's see. We just try to get a crit here. Actually, quite happy to get that charisma from Roma's NP. Between that and the defense down, you get a nice healthy chunk of more normal card damage. That Say emote, dude. That really caught on. Now I could heal Romulus here, see if he can somehow face tank. If he had the defense up, he definitely could. We'll try. Tesla's defense buff definitely making some problems there. As long as he doesn't like double quick charge, I think we're okay. I want a Tesla animation update so bad, dude. I'm such a Tesla fan. Like the few times I use him seriously, like in Scatty's interlude and then this is, you know, character bio and everything. Like he's so awesome. Very Roman right now. Romulus living there is actually really good just because it's more bodies on the field, which slows down Tesla's DPS so he doesn't like triple crit or, you know, the new Romulus and just instantly kill us or something stupid like that. Okay, I think we got it. That went a little bit better than last time. Roman's stunned, it's fine now, it broke free. Alright, honestly, London's going better than I thought. I mean, Barbatos was close as hell, but so far Oceanus has been the hardest boss fight. That was pretty great, though. Alright, well, I think we know what this is. How do we want to go about this one? Let me see if we got enough to ascend Gilius. Because we're going to have to do that sooner or later. Yeah, clearly it's an homunculus. Oh, can you imagine? Now we're in the fun part. Like now life is good. Uh-oh. No! I don't think we ever fought. Well, no, we fought those Babbage bots. I guess they just never dropped one. Well, we'll just have to deal with it. Double Jason. Then what? Maybe Hector just for the utility. Where do we put K-Scope? She might be able to do something with that. Shinji, let's go. Get that debuff chance up. Alright. That's all she ever says. It's so messed up. You know, Caligula actually wouldn't be too bad here. I went with Salome just because of the invulnerability. But Caligula's going to have his moments where he, there's some boss fights where I've got some ideas for him. 253, that's probably the highest HP boss we've seen so far. Art Chain, I suppose? I don't think she was ever used again, other than like event silly stuff like Go West or whatever. Ooh, how are you gonna do that much damage to your counter class? Big yikes. And we had a defense buff there too. Oh, we're in trouble. I know Jason's damage, and we are absolutely in trouble right now. Oh shit, I think we found the next hard boss for this account. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Woo, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as Oceanus, but yeah, this is not gonna be good. We just, I don't know where we're getting damage here. We might have to use Gilius shenanigans unironically. The other Lion King, though, has pierced invulnerability, which isn't a gimmick, but it definitely is applicable. Shit. Do that. Be nice to do mashes in P, but we need the damage. Jason, could you just like miraculously do 3 times the damage that you're about to do? We need so many more numbers than that. We need to somehow be able to save like the evade. Don't do that. Ugh. Pain everywhere. What? That wasn't guard, that was miss. And he has the Shinji CE. And granted, it's not limit broken, but that had a 75% chance of landing. I need to level his skill, man. Holy crap. And he comes in here and takes all the cards before vanishing. Oh, we've definitely lost. Not a friend. We're not even close, dude. Now Dragon Lord's gonna be like, if you picked Attila, you wouldn't be stuck here. And he's right about that, but then we'd just be stuck in Lost Ball 3. Dude, we're not even close. We're not even close. We really need Hector to get value. It's gonna be very... Oh, Jesus. We might need to protect Salome, like double Salome. I actually think that might be the way to go. I don't think she's lawful good. Let me see. Oh yeah, music's looping. Let's get some more intense stuff here. Oh, she is lawful good. That's... I know like her ideals and everything as her alter form, that kind of makes sense, but still, I wouldn't really expect that. I would expect more like, you know, something neutral or something. I think it's double Salome time. Yeah, we just need a lot more oomph, and then if they're working together, we'll get the double curse thing, and that's actually a lot of damage. I think it's salami sandwich time. Guys, he's not doing it. This is not Gilius's moment. Just don't. It's not. Nothing is happening. This is just dying. That's all this is. He does not got shit, Chad. Maybe if he was 40 and he could live a bit longer, but yeah, he got, okay, there you go. Amazing, Chad, amazing. Okay, yeah, it's definitely salami sandwich time. Skill issue. Yeah, we need, also he needs to ascend her, God. Of course he didn't, considering how much we use her. Although she doesn't get a whole lot from those last levels, but we'll give Cairo a second and see if we can update that. While I'm waiting, I'll try to get the team. So they both are going to have to NP. That's the thing. Preferably NP together. I think we actually K-scope mash then. Because I want the overcharge. Chat, this is actually, if we had a Benkei level, this would be a decent time for Benkei. I can't get Salome to 40 because of Dusk. Sounds like someone needs to do free quests. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be just so bad. Maybe Jason needs to come in just to cover their ass. Hector's not, like, terrible in theory if he actually lands his stuff. Alright, let's see what Cairo's going with. Yeah, if they can both NP and don't get their stupid curse thing guarded. Oh, what's her magic resist? B. So, I mean, we're overwhelmingly likely not to get resisted, but you know this game. Got that Mordred music, though. More story support Mordred can solo this stage, by the way. Work with me, Cairo. Need CE. While we're waiting, can we do an FP summon? Oh, we can. Let's see if we get Salami. That is not Salami. FP, yep. Alright, nothing too useful there. Oh, you get it to 40. How about that? Okay. This seems kind of reasonable. Maybe Mash needs a taunt CE though. Or even we cut. I wonder if we cut Hector and do Leonidas with Outrage. The thing is, Hector's pretty good if he does land the stun. Like, a free turn is not bad. But Salami needs to live. Just get lucky, forehead. Alright, because it's Salami Sandwich, we'll do it like that. We memeing here. Alright. Oh god. Don't one-turn mash. Like, just don't do that. If all three of them could NP at the same time, we'll get like super meaty overcharge, and then the dot will do really big damage. Also, I could level up Salami's skill so she gets more bonus damage and attack up. That'd be worth doing anyway, just for the attack up. If this setup fails, we'll do that. Okay. Not a lot of NP gain there. Do the defense up, try not to get one shot. Throw the plates. Please no crit. Please no crit. Okay. Mash might just have to end. Fuck! Like, if Mash can live, we have an art chain next turn with Mash's NP. Actually, I think we have an art chain without it. That means we could probably just use it then. I would have liked to have actually gotten their NP by next turn, which is actually very doable, but the deck shuffled in a way that's impossible. Because if I had gotten that, I could have just triple NP'd, and that would definitely do more damage. Well, there goes the eggplant, and that means the deck shuffles, and I'm not guaranteed to get all my art cards now. Oh god. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Well, while we're here, might as well take damage. That's really bad. Because she hasn't gotten any of her art cards. Both of the back Salami's art cards were in the third hand. And so now she hasn't really done anything. She's just sitting there at 67, which is pretty far away. Well, that is probably GG. Let's try that again. I actually think we're more likely than not, though, to get our NP in time, like, for real. It's pretty bad luck there. I might give Mash a defense up CE, because I think that might be more important than her NPing. Like, just make sure she doesn't get one turned. Do we not have any Berserker gems or something? How are we in London and the game just hasn't dropped? This is what I'm talking about. The main story needs to give you skill gems, right? Like, yeah, it doesn't need to be like a million, but how am I at the end of London and I've gotten 2 blue Berserker gems? That's insane. Good lord, that's silly. Do I give Nash defense up? I mean, it kind of depends, because it's sometimes her getting the NP will be nice, because overcharge and also making an art chain. Like, there's a lot of good things there. But if she does get one turned, it's kind of atrocious. Alright, we'll do that. And then we'll K-scope here. A little bit more attack anyway. 6,000 attack, actually. Well, the Salami that doesn't really need that much NP got quite a bit. I almost want to use her first skill, but I'm not sure that the other Salami will get her NP in time for that to be a good call. I think we just grab the Brave Chain and then wait for the other Salami. Probably glad when Mash gets her upgraded first skill because it is a lot more powerful. It's useful when she's a 3-star, but it is a lot better for situations like this once it's upgraded. Alright. Again, the other Salami, all of her art cards are in the 3rd hand. Game is just not on her side here. I'm gonna heal Mash, increase her odds of living. That is crazy frustrating. Because it's like the difference between NPing on turn 2 or 3 versus NPing like on turn 4 or 5, right? That's such a big difference. Because when you get the art cards in the final turn, you have to wait until the next turn to take advantage of it. Okay, at least we still got invulnerability. Okay, do the attack up here because she's, surely she's gonna have her NP next turn here. Oh, crap. Hey, come on, hit her. There you go. That's the wrong one, actually. God damn it, we didn't get our fucking NP. Holy crap! Now we have to wait another turn. Like, literally, they could earn NP on turn 2. It is completely possible that they could NP on turn 2. Wow, we might not even get it next turn because she doesn't have even a Buster card. The deck just absolutely hates Kairo's Salami. This is crazy. Are you kidding me? Like, finally gets her NP and she dies, and it's fucking turn 5. That is so ridiculous. And she got the battery from Mash. She needed so little NP, it's just both times it put the art cards like as far back as it could. That is so frustrating. I could give Mash the NP on death. I don't think we need it though. Like, Jesus Christ, it's not that hard to get their NP here. Alright, let's see. We need some boss music here. I know, Abyss Watchers. There we go. Get some doom and gloom in here. Okay, there's an art chain. I'll take that. That makes things a little bit easier. I think we're like we can now immediately NP. Like that is literally on turn 2. Well, he's got his own team though. Although this is a pretty appropriate theme for suffering, so and there will be suffering there. Alright, let's see what we can do. Please don't guard. It is so important she doesn't guard because we need both curses and both curse pluses because it's exponential growth. And we need to do goddamn damage. Okay, no guards, that's good. Is London the Abyss? The background kind of fits. No guard, no guard, no guard. Okay, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell there. Yeah, one got guarded. Damn it. We got the curse plus, but only one curse. We'd be doing so much damage with that if it had landed. Okay. Throw this out. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Especially without that dot hitting. We're doing like over 10k if the other dot had hit per turn. That adds up real quick. Well, Mash is out of here. So we want front Salami to survive the most because she's the most likely to get a second NP. Although we got the art cards on the other one there, I still think it's better to do it this way. Unfortunate we didn't get the opposite of that though. I don't know, this is tough. Please don't NP seal me. Go for the damage. She doesn't NP seal me. I think we'll still have this dot boost for another dot, so we'd get a couple more big hits in. Like those dots are adding up to like an extra NP or two. And I absolutely, if the other Salome had landed the dot. Okay, we did not get NP sealed. That's good. Yeah, I think we might barely lose here, but I think we would win if we landed the other dot. And we might have this. We'll see. It's gonna be close. Please no guard. Man, dot command code would be so good. Can you buy that? Can you buy the curse command code from the shop? I can't remember. That interacts with her toolkit quite nicely. Can you imagine the damage here? I think she would be dead right now if we had landed that dot earlier. Much like how Salami just died. I think we got this. Those dots should rip her up as long as they don't just explode. Stun, you've got the Shinji. You have the Shinji command code! I mean, CE! Like, and it's not guard, it's miss! Thankfully, the dot will kill her here if the hero doesn't. Don't say it, chat. Just don't. He didn't do it. He's not the guy. He's just watching. He just happened to be there. Okay, that was close. That was pretty tough, and we had to use a pretty strong setup there. So, whew, I was a little worried there, but. We got it. Gilia's carry, Hector is just never doing what we want. Oh god, we're gonna die. We are gonna die. This is not gonna be good. Well, if I remember correctly, there is some real room for variance. He has such a high chance of saying Izo that sometimes he just goes for like 4 turns without ever attacking, and then you just kill him. But, oh boy. Come on, chat. If we can just take this guy out. then we're done with London, and I can just chill for a while because we'll have to wait for Cairo to catch up, and then I can do like some farming or something. Just gotta kill this bastard. I don't know if I want that on MASH or not. Maybe this? Yeah, okay. Or maybe Boudica with it, actually. That could be good. We'll see. Still like Jason. Boudica cleanup, because guts. Where's Boudica? There she is. And he's definitely gonna die. I don't think he counts as a caster here. I don't remember. Let me look. That's kind of relevant. Pretty sure he's just typical demon god wonkiness. I don't know. Well, I guess we won't bring Origin Bullet, because I don't think it'll work. And if he is a caster, then this setup wouldn't work anyway because of Charlotte, so... I don't know what to go with, though, instead. Just attack stat, really. There's Guadia. Oh yeah, Komodo dragons will fucking kill ya. $257. I do not want to get stuck on this boss because we'll have to listen to Izo so much, but we'll see. Please no kill Mash right away. Charlotte, don't say hi to Guadia. Don't do that. We're gonna die to dots, aren't we? Oh, thank God he can't stack it because he's an idiot. He's one of those. He didn't attack a single time. What do I even do here? Atlas might actually be better here. There's so many dots. Or, Prince Downs. So when he does attack, we're gonna have so many defense downs that we're just gonna take double damage, essentially. Okay. How much damage? Kind of misplayed. I think I should have waited to do Mash's first skill until our evades were gone. We're not stabbing anything. We're literally not stabbing anything. 59k. Could you just change that to 100k? Just real quick. Time to poke him. So we can definitely beat this if on a lucky run, just because his chance to Izo is so high. He was just excited to roll the Izo banner before everyone else, because he has clairvoyance, so he knew. And he's just, you know, ready to roll, man. That really is insane how often he casts this. Like, bro. Like, he must have like an 80% chance to do that instead of attacking. I like this hand. I think we got this because he's just not doing anything. If his dot's stacked, this would be so much harder. Okay, we got some debuffs there. And there's no way Jason is living until the NP. Okay, give me NP game. See, if you make it New Game Plus, then you make his dot stat. And you get like a health bar, because in New Game Plus, you're gonna expect people to have more ways of healing debuffs by then. And now he just triple attacked and almost one-shot Charlotte. Didn't think that would work, but you never know. Don't think I heal Charlotte. She's probably not gonna be able to live anyway. Although her evade was coming back, but we'll try to get Alex's NP. Man, we might still lose this at the end. We're pretty low on punch. Oh yeah, I don't think this version of him uses the evade. I think that's just the later fight with him in Solomon. And that one is a caster. When to cast Guts? I guess cast it now because the NP is gonna get us anyway. If only our Alex was not NP1. Hey, Finn with the oh, geez, gifted sub to Thank you, Finn. That is a lot of gifted subs. What the fuck, dude? So just a couple there. But yeah, thank you, man. Oh, we got this. There's only 13k left. Easy peasy. I am so glad we did not get stuck on this fight. Alright, Lancer Artoria was absolutely the hardest boss in London. Thanks guys for all the subs though, seriously, it's mind-blowing to me. The one that spams evade is the one in Solomon. It's the one before Guadia, when he's like still in the Solomon corpse or whatever. All right, well we gotta wait for Cairo to catch up now. We can't do America without him. So that'll give me a little bit of time to do some free quests or whatever. Maybe some dailies. Yeah, you learn from David. We have Origin Bullet though, so that'll take care of that. Although that boss has like 600,000 health, but you know, that's not for a while. Alright, I think we get to do a little bit of rolling here. Okay, that's not quite the music I wanted for the Gasha, thank you. The only music that would be worse for the Gasha is XCOM. That's where you just end the stream. Alright, what shall we get? Alright, hit me game. Give me the good stuff. Alex would be great. Fucking Proto-Kuma. Oh, there it is! I was gonna say Proto Master, but we got Alex. Thank God. If only it had this like, you know, earlier. I'm not sure how many fights we're gonna need that for now, but we already went through so many terrible ones. But I'll still take it. And Hector, so that was quite a good roll, actually. That was a lot of servants that are allowed. Very good. I'm so fucking NP1 dude is just so cancer. Get such a massive damage boost to NP2. Didn't really get any CEs that were good there, and it's a trap. Thank you for the 11 months, essentially a year. Thank you. Appreciate it. Damn train indeed. Okay, Hohenheim is only NP2, but we'll take it. Ooh, boy. Let's see here. Looks like that's about it. Oh, Matahari here. We'll use her eventually. Gotta have her ready for Guadia for sure. Oh god, what are we gonna do for Guadia, man? Yeah, there might actually be, Caligula involved for that. What the heck? Really, what is the plan for Guadia? Like, definitely Matahari. That's gonna make the team. But, fuck. We might want to get Bond on somebody, like Charlotte, just to make... The faster that you can beat the fight, the better. Yeah, honestly, MASH is a pretty good idea. Summoning MASH. That might help. Yeah, Stereos isn't allowed. Who is the best DPS that is allowed? Probably Charlotte. So Charlotte, MASH, and Matahari all seem good. When Matahari dies, what do you replace her with? Maybe Geronimo. The other option is you do double Charlotte, and both Charlottes have a high bond by then. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting Charlotte bond, actually. I think that's worth. Because, yeah, Guadia is a thing, so... Oh god, we have demon or human Guadia, and we don't have, like, much anti-debuff. Big yikes. Yeah, that's not gonna be easy. That is not gonna be easy at all. Both Guadia fights, I think, are gonna be tough. I'm not too worried about Solomon, though. Okay, boys, let me see. I think I'm gonna wrap up there, and I think what I'm gonna do is... Oh, you finished. Yeah, it was pretty tough at the end, but we got it. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna relax a bit, and I'll do a Discord stream. So I probably won't like really be talking or anything, but I'll do some Dark Souls invasions, and I'm just gonna chill. But I'll be hanging out in the chat. We've got a Discord chat channel, so you can, if you want to, you know, watch some just Dark Souls, we'll do it that way. And I would just stream Dark Souls normally, but I'm pretty pooped and I want to take a bit of a break. So I think we'll do a proper Dark Souls stream tomorrow. And I want to just test that out and make sure it's working properly, right? I want to make sure everything's set up the way it needs to be. So I might as well give it a test run. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, go get some food, and I'll be streaming on Discord then. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, everybody. We'll be back at it tomorrow. And take care. Wait, we should probably raid somebody. I'm too lazy. I don't think Cairo's streaming right now, so we'll just roll with it. Anyway, I will see you all later. Peace.